Hello. How's everyone going? How's it all going, everyone? Everyone having a good time over here? Playing video games on our Nintendo Wii consoles, hooked up to exciting... Oh. Yeah, that's right. Starting with a showstopper here. So, chat. Who do we play as? Our options are limitless. And by limitless, I mean we have two. We got Leon, and we got Claire. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. I mean, half of this is just, I want to see how this looks. See if it looks nice and clean. Let's do Leon. And also, it's funny because I'm playing a GameCube port of a PS1 game.
Resident Evil 2.
On original hardware, I will have you know. Okay. I have no idea what the arranged mode is either.
Resident Evil 2.
But let's play some Resident Evil 2 for a bit. And then maybe switch to something a little more graphically demanding to see if things look better.
A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City. It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella
My
Incorporated
goodness.
for use in bioweapon experiments.
Goodness
The Raccoon
gracious.
City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation in the affair. The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts of STARS members Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
I mean, I can play Banner of the Maid at some point. That's not an impossible thing. Look at this high quality
What have we
CG
got
graphic.
here?
That is in no way really helped because it's a pre-rendered thing.
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
At some point, I'll play Banner of the Maid.
Man, what a mess.
Man, what a mess! Ada!
What was that? What
Zamboni.
are these things? All right, that's far enough. Don't move. Don't move. No!
What flavor Resident Evil nonsense is this? This is the GameCube version of Resident Evil 2.
Ammo here.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down.
Oh, it's like the video game
Can't
Resident
stay
Evil
out
2.
here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2 is pretty. I might say it's the second best one after the remake of 1.
Buckle up.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Did ZP ever stop grinding, or is he going to one day finish Final Fantasy VI? Who knows?
Did you open the glove box?
I think he went to
Sure.
Kefka's Tower,
There's
finally,
a gun
and that's where he
inside.
stopped.
Better take it with you.
No! Zambi!
You okay?
Still in one piece.
Stop thinking about that zombie pie. Start thinking about this zombie guy. Am I right, homies? See what I do. Alright, I actually do want to see
Claire!
how this looks.
Leon!
I'm okay. Head to the station.
Upscale.
I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Instead of watching these grainy ass pre-rendered cinematics. One of the fun things is, you know, there are fan upscales of Resident Evil 2 where really just clean everything up. I'm Leon. I'm Leon S. Kennedy, rookie cop.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
Wow. Oh no, the zombies got him. What a shame. This is admittedly maybe one of the worst possible games I could have picked to actually showcase, like, hey, what if higher resolution? I just think it's funny. Also, please recognize my amazing zombie dodging skills. Now you may be wondering, why aren't you picking up any items? And the answer to that is pretty simple. If you don't pick up any items on your way to the police station, there's a special zombie who shows up. Alas. There we go. Crushed his head. Will you pick up this special key? Yeah, that's right. See that skill? No, the special zombie is Brad. It's Brad from Star's team. He gets turned into a zombie in Resident Evil 3. Mike, do you have any preferences for games you would like to see me show off? I can read off a list of GameCube games in this stack, and also Wii games.
Oh, you must be the new guy.
Something that actually shows off the capabilities of this hardware.
It looks like your
that
party
I spent $300 on.
Canceled. What happened? About 2 months ago,
It appears your party
there was
has
this
been
incident
canceled.
involving zombies in a mansion
So in addition
located
to
in
Resident
the
Evil
outskirts
2, we
of
got
the
Mario
city.
Superstar Baseball.
Chris
We got
and the other
Gladius.
Stars
We got
members
Resident Evil
discovered
3.
that
We got Soul Calibur 2.
Umbrella
We got Mario Kart Double
was
Dash.
behind
We got Paper
everything.
Mario Thousand Year
They
Door.
risked their lives to
Metal Gear
reveal
Solid
the
Twin
truth.
Snakes.
No one believed them. Not long after that, all
Eternal
this
Darkness,
started
Lost
to
Kingdoms,
happen.
and Lost Kingdoms 2, Super Mario Galaxy 2, and
Hang in
Metroid
there.
Other M.
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors
puppy.
in the other rooms. Here, take this
The dog
key
is
card.
saying hello.
You should be able to unlock the doors
The
in the
dog is
hall with
jumping
this.
on my lap.
Now go.
On my lap. Come on.
But
Oh.
just go.
Gladius
Fine,
and Twin Snakes and
But
Other
I'm coming
M.
back for
Yeah.
you. Just hold on.
I need to get a Nintendo 64 again. That's what I've decided. What do you think, Darrow? There's a dog licking my face right now. Mario Superstar Baseball is real good. Don't lick my face while I'm talking, please. I don't know if you can hear the dog licking his lips into the microphone. Yeah. Hey, if people want to sell me their GameCube and Wii games, there's a non-zero chance I will play them on stream. So think about that. Are you sniffing the microphone? Police memorandum. Equipment. 2236 is the safe combo. The desk is locked. It's too dark to see anything outside. Copy of Dead to Rights. Oh my goodness. What a high quality video game that would be. Gauntlet Dark Legacy. I do have a copy of Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Well, that I have it on PS2. Another game that I'm sure will greatly benefit from being upscaled to 1080. Blah, 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 zombos. Hey, buddy. Cursed Mountain? What's that? Is that a bad survival horror game, or is it a bad snowboarding game? Hey, buddy. Giving this dog little scratchies and pets. Because he deserves them. Thank you. Empty soda cans, nothing else. Survival horror brought to you by Deep Silver. Ooh. I didn't realize that Deep Silver was, oh, for the Wii. Okay, we might have to talk about this. Because, that sounds exactly like something I would like to play on a stream. So, let's see, I got the special key. Gonna wear this sick leather jacket. Oh no. Did you find your copy? Look at me. Now I hold my gun sideways. Must have come out on PC at some point. Is it on any digital services? These are the questions. Hi, Mika. As you can see, I'm playing one of the best games that really take advantage of upscalers. $5. Oh. Oh, we might have to look into this. It's great. I can hear the disc spinning. Whenever the scene changes, and that's fun. I mean, I already have Cold Fear, which is, of course, Ubisoft's attempt to make a survival horror game for the PS2. I have that on Steam. Hey, buddy. Thank you. The dog has now laid down on my lap and is just chilling. Boat physics. The best kind. Second only to boot physics. We're stuck playing Resident Evil 2 until this dog gets off my lap, because I don't want to get him off my lap. Because he's too cute. Hey y'all, who wants to search Wesker's desk 50 times? For the dumbest Easter egg in the video game. There we go. Important stuff. Oh, I'm being raided. Wesker was a police officer, yes? Yeah, because he was a member of STARS. Hello, Techie and friends. Hello, Sunday Game Show. Hello, it's me, British Game Show. Cool, blimey. Let's look inside this crystal maze. I mean, based on the handful of Crystal Maze episodes I've seen, the Crystal Maze is basically a series of Resident Evil puzzles. So, you know. What was on the docket this week? Was it like Mormon missionary training videos, or like Wendy's videos, or Reefer Madness cartoon, 3 Wendy's videos. All right, look, I searched Wesker's desk 3 times, 50 times for this hot video, for this hot Legend. They've rebooted Legends of the Hidden Temple? Huh. Yeah, so, if you search Wesker's desk 50 times, you get film of Rebecca Chambers. I don't know why that Easter egg isn't there. Oh, it's a CW show? So, is the Legend of the Hidden Temple a bunch of shirtless dudes? Or, who solve, supernatural mysteries? Or is it, it's adults only, no kids allowed? Oh. Okay. Okay. I forgot what I have to get from the Star's office. But it might be the spade key. Or the medallion, rather. Chris' diary. I know he organized the attack, the T-virus. There we go. That's what we needed.
Leon!
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all.
Did you... My
reason
brain
for us to stay any
exploded
longer
when
than
I found
necessary.
out that the clown
Split up,
from
look for any
the hit
survivors,
Canadian
get out of
television show for children, the great
Right.
big couch, what's it
One
called?
last thing.
The big
Here's a radio.
blue couch,
Take it.
the great comfy couch,
That way we can
was
keep in touch if
Allison
anything
Court,
happens.
who is of course the voice of Claire Redfield. For all of the Resident Evil stuff up to this remake where they've replaced her. And now you are all cursed with that knowledge. Thank you. But yeah, I'm going to keep playing Resident Evil 2 until this dog gets off my legs. Because he's a good boy. There was a little bit of dog licking his lips directly next to the microphone ASMR that probably got picked up. Let me angle this microphone a little more so I'm actually talking into it. Hello. Hey, puppy. Oh, yeah. Hey, buddy. I'm now petting the dog. You can pet the dog on arbitrary water streams. I'd like to announce. Just like how you can pet the Velociraptor. But yeah, Darrow's a fun dog. He's a little lap dog. He is some sort of Chihuahua mix, I think. He's a rescue, so we don't really know. But he's my roommate's dog. And when my roommate's not in the house, he will come and say hi. And sometimes sit on my lap. And that makes me feel happy. Isn't there a 23andMe for pets? Yeah, I think so. I believe, yes, you can get your dog tested. But that's up to my roommate. That's her prerogative. Ow. Is it a little bit frightening that I still remember pretty much how to go through Resident Evil 2? Yeah. Hold on, what? Wait, was I supposed to push it the other way? I think so. I fucked up. Here I was touting my own skill when disaster struck. This is the GameCube version of Resident Evil 2. So, definitely looks a little sharper than the PSX version. There we go. I guess now that we got a lot more viewers in chat, I'm just gonna list off the games I have in this stack next to me. If you have any preferences for GameCube/Wii games you would like to see in a slightly higher resolution to justify the $300 purchase I made, like, back in November as a birthday present to myself, that I haven't gotten around to using until today. I even updated the firmware on it. Okay, that's the diamond key. You need to understand that. So basically, what happened was, I was staying at my parents' house for the month of November because I was in between housing, and I ordered this for myself, and it didn't show up until after I had left. And so my parents were like, "We're not getting you anything for Christmas, so you can just put it under, we're just putting it under the tree, and you can open it when you get here for Christmas." So, and then, the semester started, so on and so forth. And then I was distracted with grad school and bad life choices. Okay, so the games we have in the stack, we got Gladius, we got Resident Evil 3, the GameCube version once again. Soul Calibur 2, Mario Kart Double Dash, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, MGS Twin Snakes, Eternal Darkness, Lost Kingdoms 2, Super Mario Galaxy 2, and Metroid Other M. And I think I have Fire Emblem Path of Radiance somewhere too. And Radiant Dawn as well, but those are not in the stack. They are in a Tupperware. Just here for RE2, that's fine too. Yeah. Original Resident Evil 2 is still a fucking fantastic game. Do I have Shinobi for the PS2? I do not. Was that game good? I think that game might also be on the PS for that very short-lived PS4 PS2 game. But I might go down another retro collection hellhole. At some point, if I, once I get, let's say, gainful employment this summer, now that classes are over, and now I'm just a grad student looking for internships. That's right. That's right. Oh, God. Sometimes you rip them in half and then it's just a torso. Like, hey, I think the remake is one of the best games of the last 5 years. I've been pretty open about saying the remake of RE2 is a video game laser targeted at me. Noted weirdo. Okay, that's right. But, the original's still just very, very well made. Yeah. The RE engine is very slick. My favorite, small key, is a magic mirror. Hey, buddy. Oh, sorry. Sorry, puppy. Yeah. Shaders on 3D blood gushes. Like the good, like, flesh deformation tech they have on that engine. I do think this needs a little bit of brightness. Was this 16:9 on the GameCube? I don't think so, but I'm running it on a Wii. And the Wii does have widescreen support. So, this could be stretched out. I just... Hey, buddy. Leon, yeah. Wide Leon. I also have the N64 version of this game, but no longer have an N64 to play it with. So, take that as you will. Alas, handgun ammo, I knew you well. Yep, the extra crunchy FMVs on N64, the hyper compressed voice acting, but also like it has expansion pack support, and I know some upscalers have had problems with the expansion pack because it changes resolution from screen to screen. Don't need it. The N64 version also has like a randomizer mode. And an alternate control scheme. It's an interesting version of this game. But for now the GameCube version, I believe, is the version that speedrunners actually play. That's right, and then we got the king plug. And you know, maybe once I get a little more poor choices money, we'll call it. I think the chances of me maybe getting an N64 again are not zero. Are the Resident Evil games adventure games? Yes. Survival horror is absolutely branched off of the adventure game genre. And Gino's here. Man, we got a party. Alright, that's only there in B playthrough. So Myst is the best survival horror game. Does Myst have resource management? Do you have to manage your ammunition while playing Myst? Because that will determine its survival horrorness. Yeah. Managing your sanity meter well, in that case, every game Zombie Pie streams is a survival horror game. If we're talking about sanity meters. how up is this scale? This is 1080p's. As opposed to 480. Alone in the Dark, yeah. Alone in the Dark was an adventure game. Alone in the Dark 2 is a lot closer to Resident Evil 2 than... A lot closer to Resident Evil than you might think. With some of the choices it makes. Like, Alone in the Dark 2 is a bizarre, way more action-heavy game. And I might have to revisit it at some point. And you know, there's definitely... Oh, that's right. Lock is broken, can't be opened. I think only Claire needs that. Because Claire needs to blow up the... Yeah, the door next to the helicopter. And if you're Leon, you never get access to that hallway. This stream is quickly turning into how far can I get in Resident Evil 2 before this dog gets off my lap. And I'm gonna say I'm all here for it. Oh, Marvin. You know, I've said it before, I think people misremember how significant the A-B scenario stuff is in the original Resident Evil 2. But that doesn't mean, like, it's not cool. But it's definitely one of those things where it's like, people remember there being more of an impact than there is. Like, most of it is just enemy placement and then, like, a handful of different item placements. But, you know, I think they could have done a little more with the second story stuff in Resident Evil 2 Remake. Oh, it's okay, puppy. It's okay. Alright, let's see. I think I need to go to the interrogation room. I used to have, like, the loop, the speedrun loop around the police station basically memorized. Alas, no longer. But I still apparently remember a lot of it. If this is any indication. Yep. Second run, you get to the police station basically immediately. You get, if you're Claire, you get the grenade launcher basically immediately. And if you're Leon, you get the Magnum basically immediately. And then... I also like how the Mr. X Tyrant only shows up in the second playthrough. I think that's neat. Whereas he is, you know... I think if he only showed up in the B playthrough of Resident Evil 2, that'd be pretty good. But, you know, the way that game is structured, they can't really do that. Now we use the cord here. And we block all the windows. Ah, that's right. We need the club key. Yeah. I hope they don't do that. Like, even in Resident Evil 4, the part of that game where you were being chased by a quote-unquote invincible enemy, you could absolutely kill them. And every time I play Resident Evil 4, I actually just save the rocket launcher dogs. I saved the rocket launcher you got in the castle for that fight. Because if you freeze him with the nitrogen and then blow him up with the rocket launcher, you can kill him, and then you get the Salazar family crown, and that's worth a lot of money. And that's fun. I think this is where Claire needs to go. I don't think Leon needs to go over here. Yeah, that's right. It's too small for an adult to enter. Yeah, this is where you play as Claire. You get Sherry. Play as Sherry for a hot second. Whereas Leon has to go to the other end of the basement. And move the truck with Ada in the parking lot. That's right, the only thing that does is, anything else in here? Oh, right, there's a map. Don't shoot! I'm not a zombie!
Sorry about that. When I saw the uniform, I thought you were another zombie.
Who are you?
Ada Wong.
Okay, these Leon and Ada
And what
models
are you
actually
doing
look
here?
pretty good.
I'm looking for some guy named Ben. He's one of those reporter types, always looking for a scoop.
That's where I
heard he
see
was
the
locked up in a cell
1080p's.
block, only there's a wrecked car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way inside. If we work together, we can move this thing. Give me a hand here, will you?
Maybe it's time for my yearly check-in on the
Ada, wait!
Ada, wait. Time for my yearly check-in on the people trying to basically reverse engineer that leaked copy of oh, that's right. That's right. Gee, I'm gonna have reverse engineer that leaked build of the original Resident Evil 2, the one that got scrapped. Because if I remember correctly, that build leaked back in like 2013, 2012-ish. And I know there's been some level of like fan oh. Oh. Okay. The dog has now jumped off my lap. Which means we have to switch games, I think, legally. So I'm gonna put up a poll. And I'm gonna put 5 games on here. All right. Is this a different dog? No, it's the same dog. It's my roommate's dog. It's not my sister's dog. All right. No, this is my roommate's dog. He's a good boy. I think I've shown you pictures of him. You know, important stuff.
Let me guess. You must be Ben, right? Get up, now!
What do you want? I'm trying to sleep here.
Is this the guy?
Is this the
Ben?
guy?
You told the city
All
officials
right,
that
everyone
you
vote
knew
in the
something about
chat,
what's
in the
been
Twitch
going on,
chat. There is a
didn't you?
poll
What did you tell
for
them?
what game would you like to
And who
see
the heck are
in
you?
I'm trying to
1080p's
find my
on
boyfriend.
real
His name's
hardware?
John. He was working for a
This
branch
ain't
office
no
of Umbrella
dolphin.
based in Chicago, but he suddenly disappeared 6 months ago. I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, why would I want to tell you?
Okay, I say we leave him in there. Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
I have it right here, officer. But I'm not about to leave this cell. Those zombies aren't the only things crawling around out there.
All right,
What
nice.
was that?
I'm posting a picture.
Like I said,
in
I'm
Discord
not
forum.
leaving this cell. Get out of here before you lead it right to me.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm the only cop left alive in this building.
What?
Look, if you want to live, then you're gonna have to leave with me.
But do you even know how to get out of the city? There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel
Your
is a
heart
manhole.
says Twin
Go
Snakes.
through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance, but it
Mario
won't be
Superstar
easy.
Baseball, I remember
All right,
loving
I'm
that
going.
game. I wonder how it holds up, but it looks like the poll has an overwhelming a manhole opener. Ain't that just called a butt plug? Got ourselves in. All right, we're gonna open this manhole. Not a euphemism. And it looks like we're gonna play Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. The ideal version of Metal Gear Solid 2. Fun fact, this was Twin Snakes was the first version of Metal Gear Solid 1 I played. Dennis Dyack's Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes, yes. Alright. Do I have to... Nope, if I press reset, I have to do a hard reset on the Wii. No, that's my roommate's dog. Oh, right, it has 2 discs. Has 2 discs. Your health and safety is at risk. Now you may be wondering, why are there no other icons? It's because I did the import thing and I imported everything onto the Wii U. So all of my original Wii stuff, would I like to display in progressive mode? Yes. All right. I'm going to change the game. Once again, the ideal way to play the original Metal Gear Solid. But, you know, am I one of...
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured
Video games
by
right after
Next
The Matrix came
Generation
out?
Special
Yup.
Forces being led by members of Foxhound. They are demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
I believe this is just running in a modified version of the MGS2 engine.
You will have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the President of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
This actually
We'll launch a one-man SDV.
And, you know, this is also the version of MGS1 that's never going to get re-released, because Nintendo has some sort of hold over it. And so does Silicon Knights, and I don't
After
think
the
Silicon Knights
SDV
exists
gets as
anymore.
close as it can, dispose of it. From there on,
Dennis
you'll have
Dyack
to swim.
sounds like a nightmare person.
High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound, your former unit, and one that I
They
was
were
the commander
really
of.
trying really
they're
hard
still
to make
around.
that Eternal Darkness
There are
successor.
6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
So the other fun thing about Twin Snakes is that they got everyone back to re-record a lot of the same dialogue, but you can tell that the voice direction is different. And, you know, I hope you like The Matrix. Because,
The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
this game,
As always, this is a one-man
this is a
sneaking
one-man
mission.
sneaking mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP.
Yeah, so
Yes.
yeah, it's
This is a
yeah.
top
Kim,
secret
my
black
guest,
op.
is still
Don't
playing Mei
expect any
Ling,
official support.
but yeah, she's not speaking in an accent anymore. It's questionable. Hold it. Do I have a save file for this game? Let's see. Apparently I do, from 2009, so that checks out. I'm playing on normal. Standard radar. They also got rid of, I believe Jennifer Hale is also not speaking in a British accent. Oh boy. This is gonna be a good time. I can't wait for Psycho Mantis to be like, so I hear you like Legend of Zelda.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Oh, this cutscene. These cutscenes. Yeah, Kojima approved of these cutscenes. But I believe he has subsequently disowned this game.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
This
Looks
actually
like the
looks
elevator
pretty
in the
nice.
back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the pause button and then the A button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the pause button and then the A button to receive the call. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Alright, let's remember how to play this game. Okay, X is crouch. That's cool. That's a reasonable button.
Is there somebody there?
Ah, fuck.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Snake, are you okay? Snake! Snake!
Hell yeah, old. Love an old Metal Gear. So much. I love... I love old Metal Gear Solid. Whenever I'm on screen, people should always be asking, why isn't he playing Metal Gear Solid? Yeah.
Who's there?
Boom. See, I'm good at video games.
Snake.
How do I call the elevator? Okay. Yeah. Have to hide in this locker until the elevator comes back down. pretty good at video games. I don't know if you know this. And now we get some of that Twin Snakes drip. I wonder how this collaboration came about. I sound really quiet. Let me get closer to the video game microphone. Let me turn down the game a little bit. There we go. There we go. Behind D. Did this ever get the HD treatment? Nope.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy. I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
5 Siggers and pineapples.
Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
A Hind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
But no, there is no HD version of MGS1.
Like our little diversion got their attention.
These amazing swooping camera shots.
Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
That's me. Snake Sneak-a-Man.
There are only 18 hours
and a
left
lot of
until their
smeary
deadline.
motion blur.
You've got to hurry.
Wow, he must be crazy to fly Hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you two yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system.
Yeah.
Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing.
I didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
What's this? I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake? But I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be so frank.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
It does, doesn't it? Well, let's get to know each other better. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar
Let me explain your radar.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of
I
vision.
don't know how to
Be
treat
careful,
women
Snake. The
respectfully.
genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
Snake
The DARPA chief
always
is
on
injected with
main.
the same GPS
Always horny on
transmitting
main.
nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
The DARPA chief.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an
I
area
love
with
the
strong
it's
harmonic
made
resonance,
from
so
currently
be
existing
careful.
technology.
Monitoring
That's their
your
way of saying,
movements by
no,
radar.
it's not silly
So
future
contact us by
magic.
codec anytime you want.
It's serious,
Got it.
gritty, and
I'll
real,
call
not
if
an
I'm feeling
anime
lonely.
game. What are you talking
Seriously,
about?
Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if
Dan
you need some
Reichert.
information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to save your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away.
This
Imagine
game is the
yourself
Terminator
put in
1
that
of Metal
position.
Gear Solid.
Well, if you make it back
This
in
game
one piece,
specifically?
maybe I'll
Oh,
let you do a
yeah.
strip
Metal
search on me.
Terminator could
Hold that,
happen.
Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
Cigarettes help you by letting you see the lasers.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
Yeah, I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
What about the air duct near the door?
One sentry on the left, and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
5.56
There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Yeah. They have made significant changes to the mechanics because they've added in all of the stuff from Metal Gear Solid 2. Huh?
A surveillance camera.
The level design is unchanged, but because it uses MGS2's mechanics, you can really just break shit. But also, I'm just added mechanics like never-ending reinforcements, yes. Added mechanics like the entire Ocelot boss fight being completely ruined
This is
because you can
Miller.
aim in first
It's been a
person.
long time.
Master.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a boot camp instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you.
Yeah.
Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you. So call me if you have any questions about the
It's
flora
me.
or
I'm
fauna
definitely
here.
not the bad
My
guy.
frequency is 141.80.
Yeah, the part where you return here in 4 is actually good. Like, it's the one piece of blatant fan service that I like in Metal Gear Solid 4. Am I? Do they still have the screenshot of Meryl's frequency at the back of the box? They do.
First floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
Oh, they just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Woman in a cell.
My problem with MGS4 is more everything else in that video game. And also the part where you play it. But there's that part where, on Shadow Moses, where Otacon's like, Snake, you have to switch to the second disc. Wait, no you don't. With Blu-ray, you can store as much data as you want. And you're like, haha, video game. Should you not play 4 at all? That's what I would suggest, but I also hate that game. I might be on the hard edge of that.
Press the action button to drop down.
So
use the elevator to change floors. There should be
yeah.
a cargo elevator that you can
After
take
defeating
down
every boss, they
somewhere
give you a
around
20-minute monologue about
Try
how the
to find
woman you just killed had a triple dive. And Drebin's like,
She was horribly murdered.
Who's there?
come on, press against the wall, Snake.
Who's that?
It's the enemy. I know.
Time to go.
Something over there.
Yeah, I really don't like Metal Gear Solid 4 and just how much that game is just
It's picking up the DARPA chief.
vicious
He's the
jerking
green
off
dot.
motion.
Hurry and rescue
The
him.
video game, and also barely a video game. Like the cutscene to video game ratio in that game is severe, even by Metal Gear standards.
Snake.
But, you know, I really like 2 and 3. 2 and 3 are really good. Like, forget, you know, every other thing about Kojima. Yeah? Huh?
Kinda damn cold.
Oh, it's Johnny.
I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy. That woman is built all right.
How do I feel about 5? 5 plays well. If only it was finished. That's my feelings on MGS5. Oh, I don't have an M9? I don't have the tranquilizer pistol yet because they also ham-fisted in the all of the non-lethal stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Metal Gear Scanlan, absolutely a valid way of experiencing those games, and not just because like Drew has a hard time with the playing of them because that's accurate. Like, yeah, here's a lady doing exercise.
A woman.
A woman?
Not him.
Not him.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You're here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent in here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How did they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for the keeping of dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
That's the official story. Got it. We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon.
Type of experimental weapon?
Truly historical weapon.
Metal Gear.
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
Yeah.
You knew?
Yeah.
Metal Gear is one of the most secret
I think
projects. How did you know that?
I think Drew's experience playing through those games is totally valid.
So that's the reason you were here at this disposal
And I think
site.
Dan Dan is very
Why
good in
else would I
that
come to a
capacity, as is a
godforsaken place like
co-pilot.
this?
I had heard that the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data, and then proceed to mass production.
But this is definitely the most.
If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Revolution.
Rex has
No.
fallen into the hands of
No,
terrorists.
none of them are great
Rex.
stealth games.
Metal Gear Rex, the code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping nuclear weapons.
Hey, shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL. Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of ArmsTech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no
Like,
launch.
yeah, the first time Metal Gear games were actually fun to play was 5, and the problem with 5 is that there is not enough game for how long that game is.
They found out
What
my
about the story that carries
password.
through the one guard who poops himself? Yeah, Johnny.
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
Psycho Mantis.
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes. They'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that...
Yes, you can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the card keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved them into an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
I forgot.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them.
I forgot.
Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as a transmission medium.
Uh-huh.
As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data.
It's just called an
stored in the card.
RFID.
And the doors will open automatically.
It's just
Gotcha.
called an RFID, Snake.
Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So, does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But What about the Pentagon?
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 What is it?
Huh? What's that? Hey, what happened?
Fox, die.
This is so much. Like, even compared to the original. And we haven't even gotten to, like, Snake doing crazy backflips. Which is extra funny. Because... yeah, he just kind of falls over dead.
Huh. Dead.
Dead.
Naomi, the chief, what happened?
I don't know.
I don't know,
looked
she
like a heart
said,
attack, but-
lying.
A heart attack? No.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not, Snake. You've got to understand. This counter-terrorist op is security level red. You'll need the highest security clearance to learn the real story.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you. The Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't
Has
move!
blonde hair.
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me?
Yeah.
Careful.
That's
no
comedy.
Liar. Your eyes wander. There's no confidence in them. The eyes of a rookie. You've never shot a person, have you?
You talk too much.
Hideo Kojima has problems with women,
I
doesn't he?
told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of
Looks
here.
like we'll be a little delayed. What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
Oh, right, I have to... Okay, so to do the manual aiming with the SOCOM in this game, I have to hold the Z button on the GameCube controller. When I think ideal buttons to hold. Yeah. Anyway.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie!
I'm telling you, shoot!
And also, I don't have any ammo for this opening. I believe if Meryl kills the guards, it doesn't count towards it. Okay, there we go, finally. Yeah, 61 bullets is the maximum I can hold. I do not remember the frame rate chunking up like this. Boy. I mean, it is definitely pushing the GameCube pretty hard.
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Wait! That ass!
Who are you?
You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir. His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Huh? A woman?
Just like that. Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the
Nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
Imagine being Jennifer Hale in a voice booth and saying psychometric interference from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic, with a straight face. And you realize she's a goddamn professional. That's why she's Commander Shepard. I mean, in Bulletstorm, Jennifer Hale does loudly yell, "I'll kill your dick." So, you know. Consummate professional. Canadian treasure. Jennifer Hale. She was really good in the Mass Effect one shot that Austin Walker did. All right, I don't want to play more of this right now.
What's up, Snake?
Snake.
Snake, remember what de Gaulle said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
Snake. Kanye West once said, "No one man can have all that power." And you know, same is true for you. Alright, I don't want to play any more Metal Gear Solid. But thanks everyone for watching. I think this retro thing's pretty neat. This actually looks quite good for a GameCube game. Definitely worth the investment of money I put into it. And let's see if anyone else is streaming. Nope. All right. Thanks everyone for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe so I can buy more bad video games. Okay. See ya.